Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 17 on the Wilderness Wildlands series. I almost misspoke there for a second. So we have done it. We have gotten rid of all of our swather equipment, and we are now on to a regular harvester and everything like that. So without further ado, my name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome, welcome, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. And I hope you guys are doing awesome. And I hope everything is fantastic in your life. So we went ahead and we brought the Colossus pack in here. And I didn't know this until just now that the Colossus pack comes with a lime spreader, fertilizer spreader, and it also holds manure. So we got rid of the Samsung and we brought this in here. This holds 100,000 liters. And the lime spreader only holds 40,000. Now, the other lime spreader we had was full, so I just emptied it and put it right back in here. So we also have downgraded from the Big M500 to the Lizard Titan. We're going to forage harvest our grass from now on, just for something to do differently. Here's our harvester. This holds 25,000, and you guys have seen this equipment. We kept that all the same. You've seen the tractor. So we have to, as you can see in the right-hand corner, we are now officially done with purchasing equipment, okay? So now we concentrate on the loan, and we concentrate on the, let's see here. Let's get off the finances, and I'll show you. We have added, we're up to $6,050,000 in a loan. As you can see, we took out a whole bunch of money here. A whole bunch of money, 68,000 something that we made, that we had to take out in a loan to get everything that we needed, even after selling everything. So we're up over $6 million loan. Here's our MacDon header, which is great. We are on for the calves to be born. We are on, let's go here, 40. So we got about 6 months left. We also have, I normally would be working while I did this, but I wanted to take a few seconds and explain. We also have 2 more fields to plant in canola before we can harvest them. And then all of our fields are planted in canola. Okay, so we have this one right here. And nope, we have, this one. This one's going to stay grass. And then, no, we have one more canola because this is canola, grass. This has to be grass down here. So we have this one and this one, which I think we're going to leave this one grass. So we have one more canola. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we might do this one just so we have enough. Then after the canola is done, we have a surprise for you. So then it'll be a crop that stays permanently. You guys can kind of figure it out if you have to, but it'll be kind of neat just to try it. But anyways, yes, and we upgraded to the L180. So the Volvo, so we hold 40,000 liters now. Still going to load it with the wheel loader and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get going. We got to sell our products. We got to get something. So we got to work on concentrating now on paying the loan back, but also making a little bit of money. So it's going to be very strategic because we have to purchase our cows when they get born. So that's how we're going to do that. So let's get this going. And why is that doing that? It's weird. There we go. It's weird how it just goes like really weird. All right, so we're gonna take our straw first, put it in there, sell it. It's weird how the trigger's like way up here. It's weird, and I think it's because the trigger on the ground is for diesel. So, but as you can see now, I wanted to tell you guys also that we did an experiment where I swathed it and then I got it off it, and then I came back and I did it with the harvester. We got the exact same amount. So the swather doesn't give you 3 times more than what it says. Like it says in the description that it's going to give you 3 times more. It doesn't. In fact, we got more oats. From harvesting it than we did from the swather. So there we go. Now we're going to sell this, and then we're going to sell that little bit of manure that's in there. Actually, you know what? We can sell both of these at the same time. We don't need to make a double trip anymore. There we go, 31,000. Yay! So we're making a little bit more milk now. Pretty cool. Now we'll sell these 2 things, and then we'll load up our. We'll go to mow the grass right over there. It's pretty cool. We got it, and we'll come back and we'll sell the little bit of manure that we have. What's our slurry at? I forgot to count that. Once we get to 180,000, we can sell the slurry too. We got another month yet before we have to do that. But this is fun. I mean, I'm having a blast. Now, I put on my community page, as you guys saw, that I was really considering bringing a realistic series back to Farming Simulator 25 to go along with this one. And then, because when this one's done, I'd like to go to backcountry. So I'd like to have a realistic series going, like a back to a realistic series, because I miss teaching and I miss all that stuff. But I do like these series, and you guys seem to enjoy them. So we're going to have a little bit of both to go along with it. I've just got to strategically find a way that is a little bit better for us. Instead of 28-day months, I got to find like a happy medium on it. So let's sell our straw first. See what we get here. Not going to get much from this. Maybe a couple, 3,000. That's about it. But it's money. There we go. Now we have to save at least 25,000 in here, otherwise we go in debt. So we probably won't be able to pay any loan off today, but that's okay, because right now we got enough to stay positive. But we're going to come back and we're going to sell that little bit of manure that's in there. Actually, we're going to sell, because we make so much manure now, we're going to fill the manure first and then sell the rest of it, so we can take care of that. Because we literally have to stay. Look how much cleaner our farm is getting. I did notice that even with that mod, that the fog came back a little bit. I was hoping that's... I mean, it's not... I mean, it's still holding it off enough to where you can actually see what's going on. A lot of that may be my glasses, too. Being a little bit dirty, but I hope not. So we'll put this back. And we will... Did that last time, too. Alright, so we're going to leave this here real quick, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to... Now, this is a big boy now. This holds 40,000. So we're going to fill the manure, and then we're going to sell the rest of the manure just to get rid of it. There we go. There we go. Now this is only going to take like 2 levels. We might not even be able to sell it. I might just go 40,000 at a time. Because I mean that holds 100,000, but most fields I can do in less than 40,000. So that's, you know, seems to be the general consensus. Apparently this one doesn't like to be on the ground. Go. So that's literally 52,000 liters of manure we got in one day. That's pretty cool. But I'm not going to do this all the time, because only when we need it, because it takes too long to fill it with the bucket loader. So we just won't do it all the time. I might come more frequently during the day and take a couple scoops and put it into the silo. That way we can just dump it when we need it. So this was literally going to almost fill this in one day. There. Let's get get this back here because we just wasted a lot of time doing that. That took forever. Also might put a belt up too. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, so let's see here. I'm not going to worry about selling that manure. Let's put this away. So we made $29,000 today, and we didn't pay any loan back. But that's okay because... There we go. Let's go mow our grass now. So we got to hook this up. This thing is cool. Comes with the row crop tires on it. It's pretty neat. I was just messing around with it a little bit off camera and things like that. So this gives us a chance to do something a little bit different. Also, I wanted to tell you guys this too. You have to be careful with this drawbar because it will not hook up to a ball hitch. It only hooks up to a pin hitch. So this will not hook up to this. So it's not like you can use it for everything. So it's only strategic things that you can use it for. There we go. Now let's get the pipe out. Extra long pipe. This is pretty cool. I am absolutely loving this series so far. It is going to be fantastic. We're going to mow this grass right here. Bang and bang. Bang and bang. Oh, I don't need that on. I don't need that on because it's just going to spray it into there. There we go. I forgot about that. I forgot forage harvesters don't need to be on. They're just basically wagons. So there we go. Now we're mowing this, and we're actually forage harvesting it. Something different. Something we haven't done before in the past. So it's kind of neat to use a little bit of different equipment. But yeah, I think one of our great family members, Marty, is got it, nailed it right on the head when he's like, you know, there's... When I go to the realistic series, I have to explain both sides of it. There are farmers out there that have bigger equipment and can go a little bit faster because they have a little bit bigger equipment, but they don't go as fast as what you do in fast farming, if you know what I mean. So I need to discuss all aspects of it because you're not, no matter what size header you have, for example, when you're harvesting, unless you're on a completely flat, wide open land, the most you're going to go is like 5.2 miles an hour max, and mostly you're going to harvest at about 4 to 4.4 on a flat area. In my area, the ground looks like this, and it's got a lot of dips and hills. We harvest at 3 miles an hour. So it also depends on the size header you have. It also depends on the size harvester you have, combine you have. So I want to make sure that when we bring that back that we are going to have all aspects of it taken care of. Okay, let's see if I can get this right around here. Ooh, I like that. That way, wow, one headland and 22,000 liters. And then we can roll this, and we have fertilizer already on it. I'm not going to waste my time liming my grass fields. I just want to roll them to get the fertilizer back up to 100%. But yeah, so Marty was 100% right. I want to make sure that when we bring that series back, I want to make sure, I really believe that the realistic farming should happen on a map that's pre-made, that already has designated fields made on it, that has all that stuff like that on it. It needs to not be on a map like this, because on a map like this, in order for you to clear the trees and stuff, you kind of got to be a little bit unrealistic. So, but we're not going to look at it. It's not going to be this series isn't going anywhere till we complete it. I want to make sure that we at least complete one series on the map before we go on, and then after this one, we're going to backcountry. Same style, different animals. We're going to have different animals on it, but same sort of style, except for I think I might cut them down with a harvester and log on that one. But my realistic series, what I'm toying with now is I don't want to go 28-day months, although that is realistic. And if I do go 28-day months, it's going to be like 15 or 30x speed, I do believe. I mean, 15x speed gives you literally 45 minutes, 44 to 45 minutes per episode. It's still quite quick. But I want to think about it first. But we're not going to do anything until we have at least 100 likes on that post, and we're at like 6 right now. So if we can get it to 100 likes, I would consider it. Otherwise, we're just going to continue doing one series at a time. So hopefully it gets some likes, and hopefully it gets going. And then if we do hit the like total and it works out, then I'll consider it, you know. But yep, we're going to finish this, and then off camera, I have to plow in the field where I showed you guys. This field right here, I have to plow that in, and then create a field, basically. That way, the reason I'm creating a field is once you plant grass, you can use the steering assist, and then I have to do this one. So this one's going to be planted in grass. So we'll have grass, 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 grass. 1 canola, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 canolas. And then we can, after that, I'll only mow when I need it, because if you look at reality, we have been now on 5 months. I started the TMR at 936,000, and 5 months later with 200 cows, we're still 5 or 6 months, we're still only used 400. So I'm only going to fill them when I need it. So I only need to do grass work once in a great while, but I will continue to do field work, and I'll continue. If we need to do grass, we need to do grass, but I don't want to do it all the time. And a couple of our family members were so happy that I had changed crops up, because if you're just doing oats or sorghum and grass work, it does get boring. So this gives us, we are on our second rotation of crops. So we did all the fields in oats, and now we got one more field to plant, and then in canola, and then all of our fields have been planted in canola. And then the next thing will be something really cool. The next thing will be more of a permanent crop, whether it's a root crop or whether it's you know, I haven't decided which crop it's going to be, but I'm definitely considering something that we can stay in the ground a little bit more permanent. You know, and it may even be one of the crops that grow back. So we don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. I'm winging it. So, but look at how much, 66,000 already. And then we're going to go back and forth up here now, since we got enough headlands to turn around. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I will roll it, and it will give us 100% fertilizer. And then this field's ready to go to just start growing again. And as you see, now this gives us straight up, you know, 1-to-1 ratio. So I don't like how that tips it, but it does kind of make sense. But it will be nice to see how much we get. Huh, I didn't notice that either. Look at the up in the top right hand corner. Not only does it tell me down at the bottom, it tells me up in the top. That's kind of neat. I don't know, has it always done that? And I have never noticed it, because I've always looked down at the bottom. So that's kind of neat. The only disadvantage is that this is only 6 meters wide, or 5.7 meters wide. The Big M was 13.7. So, but yeah, we could have got a lot more done on this episode, but I had to explain what was going on. We are literally at it now. So we have to stay every day at 25,000 or less. And the reason, or $25,000 minimum that has to be in the bank. Because every day, if we don't have 25,000, we go right into negative numbers. And that's not fun. We don't want to ever do that. So, and if we don't have enough money to pay off our new cows when they're born, we'll just let them grow. We'll just let them have their, you know, have their calves and go. But I'm hoping that we can save up enough, because every day I'm going to go, like today, 25,000, then tomorrow leave it at 30,000, and then 35,000 and 40,000. Eventually we'll have enough saved up to buy our cows when they're due. We got, did we say 6 months more? Yep, 6 months more to get to 100%, and then it's actually 7 months. So at 7 months times 5 is 35,000. We'll have about 25, 35, 40, 45, about 50,000 in the bank before they're born. And then we'll decide whether we want to just take out a loan for that, because the next 200 will make us 40,000 per day, and we're going from there, you know what I mean? So on that note, we're going to finish up, guys. We're rocking and rolling. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode of the Wilderness Wildlands series. So I will go ahead and finish getting this off the ground. I will roll it, and then I will go to our empty field over there, get that plowed in, and everything that needs to be done on it, and then seed it, plant it in canola, and then I'll go across the street, and the one that's across the street, I will get that plowed in and planted grass, and we're ready to go. And then hopefully the next 2 months we will have canola ready to harvest. We can start doing that. So I'm excited about that. So on that note, also I think too, guys, when we go to the realistic series, let's go a little bit longer videos. So I thought about, instead of doing multiple day months, still do 1 day, but do it like 0.5 speed. So that technically if you play 12 hours, it's the same as playing 24. You know what I mean? If each episode's an hour, we're getting through 30 minutes, you know, that way we can, you know, we'll have stuff to do. And we can always fast forward. But I'm still in the works for that one. So, all right, let me get this shut off right here. 103,000, and we still have about a quarter of the field left. So we're going to end up with about 200,000 of grass. And I do believe we still have, go over here quick, and then we'll get out of here. I think we still have 296 still in here. Yep, 258. So that'll give us, you know, another about halfway full. And we'll just keep doing that. And I'll mow as much as I can off camera. So, all right, guys and gals, get out of here. And I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another one. This should be 2 more months and we'll be ready to go. So if I timed it right, I think it takes 7 months. And we'll be ready to go to harvest canola. And then once all our fields are canola, we'll go to another crop. All right, guys, get out. Have a good one.